For over 8 decades, historians and military strategists have marveled at the astonishing achievements of the German military during World War II. The groundbreaking blitzkrieg tactics, which integrated rapid tanks, mechanized infantry, and agile aircraft, revolutionized warfare. However, hidden beneath these revolutionary strategies was an obscure component that granted the Germans an unrivaled advantage over their opponents. This is the incredible story of Pervitin, a pill that transformed soldiers into unstoppable forces and shaped the course of history. As the German war machine rolled into France in 1940, leaving destruction in its wake, the world witnessed the dawn of a new era of military supremacy. What was the driving force behind this rapid advance? Enter Pervitin, a wonder drug distributed to German soldiers and pilots, allowing them to stay awake and active for days on end. This extraordinary pill, now known as methamphetamine, granted the Germans unparalleled strategic supremacy. During the crucial first 3 days of the invasion, the Germans advanced without rest, sleep, or pause. Pervitin's intoxicating effects drove them forward relentlessly, making fatigue seem like a foreign concept. Renowned German author Norman Ohler, in his groundbreaking book Blitz, Drugs in Nazi Germany, revealed that methamphetamine was the secret ingredients fueling the success of the invasion of France. Pervitin allowed the Germans to conquer time itself. Pervitin was far from an ordinary drug. Developed by the Temmler Pharmaceutical Company, it was available over the counter in 1930s Germany and reached such heights of popularity that it was briefly sold as a chocolate-flavored treat. Yes, you heard that right. As part of Germany's meticulous preparations, a staggering 35 million tablets, approximately 10 per soldier, were distributed to the troops. These pills were purer than today's street-grade crystal meth, emphasizing the depth of the Germans' chemical advantage. While soldiers were not explicitly ordered to take Pervitin, the stimulant decree issued by the High Command all but expected their consumption. Surprisingly, there was hardly any reluctance from the troops. Pervitin became cherished, an essential companion akin to enjoying a cup of coffee. The soldiers' undeniable affection for the drug drove them further than ever before, surpassing the achievements of the 4-year-long World War I campaign in just 3 days. However, with great power came grave consequences. Pervitin's influence on the German military was a double-edged sword. As soldiers embraced the drug's euphoric effects, they became prone to agitation, unpredictability, psychosis, and even war crimes. Recognizing the mounting issues, the German military began reducing access to Pervitin, inadvertently plunging many soldiers into the throes of withdrawal. Even the notorious Adolf Hitler was not immune to Pervitin's allure. Hooked on a cocktail of drugs that included morphine, sedatives, bodybuilding supplements, hormones, and Pervitin, the Führer's life spiraled into addiction. His once unshakable facade eroded, replaced by erratic behavior, paranoia, and bizarre orders that confounded his generals. By the end of 1944, the British contemplated assassinating Hitler, realizing that his diminished decision-making abilities would hasten the Allies' victory. The last footage of Hitler, captured before the fall of Berlin, portrays a figure trembling uncontrollably, a symbol of withdrawal and the devastating grip of Pervitin. Surprisingly, despite its tarnished reputation, Pervitin continued to be available to German soldiers long after the war ended. The echoes of Pervitin's influence reverberated throughout post-war Germany. Troops in East Germany had access to the drug until the 1980s, showcasing the persistent shadow it cast on the nation. It wasn't until the fall of the Berlin Wall that criminalization finally struck a blow against Pervitin's lingering presence, marking the end of an era steeped in addiction and its devastating consequences. In addition to its widespread use among the military, Pervitin also infiltrated civilian life. The general public, unaware of the drug's addictive properties and harmful side effects, used it to battle fatigue, improve concentration, and even lose weight. Its widespread use within society magnified the drug's impact, creating a population dependent on the stimulant to maintain a sense of normality amidst the war's chaos. However, as Pervitin's destructive consequences became more apparent, German health authorities began to intervene. In 1941, the drug was classified as a controlled substance, and its use became more regulated. Despite these measures, Pervidin continued to permeate military and civilian life, creating an unprecedented public health crisis in post-war Germany. The story of Pervidin also sheds light on the global methamphetamine problem that persists today. From its roots in Germany, the illicit manufacturing and use of methamphetamine spread across the globe. In the United States, the opioid crisis often overshadows the methamphetamine problem, but it is a significant issue. According to the National Institute on Drug Abuse, an estimated 1.6 million people reported using methamphetamine in 2017, highlighting its enduring impact on global health. Furthermore, the story of Pervidin underlines the complex relationship between warfare and pharmaceuticals. Throughout history, armies have turned to drugs to enhance their soldiers' capabilities. From the British Navy's use of rum to manage sailors' fatigue, and fear to the American military's use of the amphetamines during the Vietnam War. The use of drugs as a tool for war underlines the lengths humanity will go to gain a strategic advantage, often at the cost of soldiers' health and well-being. The tale of Pervidin, the clandestine force behind Germany's Lightning War, aka the Blitzkrieg, serves as a chilling testament to the extremes humanity will resort to in the face of conflict.